What is up, everybody? It's your boy Wallpaper Boy here, and I am back making another video for you guys. Obviously it's been a long time. It's been a couple months, I think, since my last video, but I mean, I'm back. It's 2022 as well. So much has happened since the last video. 2022 has begun. My hair's a lot longer now. Trying out a new hairstyle, seeing how it goes. Today we're going to be making an omelette, my famous breakfast omelette. I have it for breakfast, and it's famous because I eat it. I eat it about every second day. I think it's really tasty. I really enjoy making it and eating it, obviously. I like the flavors that there are. So yeah, I wanted to share it with you guys because I really enjoyed the last cooking video that I made. And I wanted to make another one just for you guys. And I thought this omelette was a great excuse and a great recipe. Without further ado, let us begin. Okay guys, I'm back. Move the camera a little bit so you guys get a different shot of me preparing the ingredients. So obviously as an omelette it's got the eggs and the milk and you whisk them together, but there are some ingredients that I prefer to brown before I mix in everything. So those ingredients being the onion, in this case 1 small onion or half an onion, or however much onion you like. You might like a lot of onion, pardon me, and usually bacon, but in this case some shredded ham, which is what Mr. My Cat was trying to catch earlier. He was trying to get some ham. But he's chilling now, he's relaxing. Behind the camera, actually, he looks a bit like a cameraman. I'm kind of looking at him. He's behind the camera, it's quite cute. Anyway, enough chitter-chatter, let's start preparing. So first of all, you gotta peel these onions. Get down a little below, maybe you guys can see me better. Onions are terribly hard to peel. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Alright, so we've peeled most of our onion. There's this section here I can't get off, so what I'm going to do is get a knife. A nice sharp knife, such as this one. What I'm going to cut the top off, right here. That top off right there. What you can do now is just be a bit easier to peel off the rest of the obvious. Look at that, you see that? Do you see that movement? Ooh. Okay, that didn't really go so well. But now it's peeling off nicely, that's for sure. Look at that. Mister, you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Because I'm seeing this. This is peeling off nicely. Like, smoothly. Real smooth, you know? Okay. Yeah, but you take a step back. Take a step back. Alright. Being a little bit naughty, you know? Being a little bit intrusive when I'm filming a video. Hey? In the way, you know? Trying to eat some food, you know? It's not right. I should ground you, mister, for being naughty and intruding on my video. Anyway, perfect. Onion. Alright, let's chop it in half. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? Because I just saw that. I just did that. Chop again. Another half. What I usually do now, once I've chopped into nice fine pieces, so I don't want them to be really big and thick because I just don't want that. Sometimes I just don't feel like it. Sometimes it's okay, but sometimes I don't want bigger pieces of onion in my omelette. Although the taste is the same either way. I quite like onion, quite a bit actually. I was just expressing that to my mum the other day. I was like, wow, I really like onion. And she said, no shit, you eat it most days. And she's not wrong. Alright, okay, this is cutting terribly. Oof. How to not cut onions. Top 10 ways to not cut an onion. That was top 10 ways not to cut an onion. Alright, here we go. It's going terribly. Actually, it's not going too bad. And then, do you want some? Do you want some? You ask politely. Yeah, you want some? You want some? Here's a piece. You want a piece? Just eat it over here. See, onions. These onions are no problem because I've got a nice sharp knife. It negates the effect of the onion. The onion's crying effect. It's really quite miraculous, actually. It's quite interesting, and it's. Oof, that was terrible. And it works, honestly, it works. Don't mind the tears. These tears are emotional tears, not onion tears. I just told you that these knives, a sharp knife. I just told you a sharp knife doesn't make onions sting. Doesn't make onions sting, and see that's why these are emotional tears. These are emotional tears, not onion tears. I'm just really emotional about the new year, you know? You get me? You get me? Really emotional about... Yeah. I need to get a tissue. Okay. Now that we're done crying. Alright, we finished crying, we finished with our onions. We've chopped them up, and that's lovely. And so now I'm going to just put them straight in the frying pan right here. I like to brown my onions and bacon together at the same time. And that's why I obviously haven't started one without the other right now. Now, usually I would get my couple rashers of bacon and cut them up. Obviously, I ran out of rashers of bacon, so I'm using this shredded ham I found in the freezer. In the meantime, so we're going to pour that in there, get as much as we can. Are you crying now? You sneezing? He's sneezing. Can you guys see him? Yeah, he's right there. He's a little bit hidden. It's a little bit dark. You're in the shadows, mister. Here, let me give you something to eat. Something nice, because I'm a good human. Eh? You don't eat it in my hand. Right there. Perfect. So now we've got our ingredients that I want to brown, the browned ingredients in there. I always put some garlic for flavor. This is finely crushed garlic. However you like to make your garlic, doesn't matter. I like the convenience of this garlic. It's already in the jar and everything. And I just get a fork, which I'm later going to use to whisk. So you get your whisking fork. You use your whisking fork to get like a nice dollop of garlic, you know. I'm going to go a little bit more than usual. I feel like I want to try out and see whether more garlic has a better or worse flavor than I expect. You listening up? Are you crying? I think he's crying. However, we're going to set this aside. We're going to use it again very soon. Because we are about to whisk our eggs together. So, we do that while these are browning. So I'll get some oil. Oil's lovely. Olive oil, great flavor, whatever oil you've got. Doesn't really matter. It's just a nice drizzle. That'll do it. Put them on the heat. Put them on heat and just stir them up and forget about them. Forget about them. I'm going to do that. I might speed this up, I might not, depending. Let's roll. Alrighty, we are back. Now it is time to whisk the eggs and milk together. And when I whisk the eggs and milk, I put some Italian seasoning. It's like a mix of Italian herbs, pre-made mix. Like they sell that at like Kohl's and stuff. which is really convenient. It's got like a bunch of different different herbs together. It's an Italian mix, you know, can't go wrong. I'm actually going to use a different bowl. This was the bowl that I used to hold the bacon and defrost it. The new bowl now. Let's crack our eggs. No eggshell in that. Another crack. Whew, that was clean. That was clean, that's for sure. That's for sure. Now I'm using 3 eggs simply because we have chickens and they are laying some very small eggs at the moment. So there's one of the chickens that's laying some like normal sized eggs. So I usually try and get 1 normal sized egg and 2 small eggs. They generally equal 2 normal sized eggs. While we're doing this, all the other ingredients are browning, and that's what I like about starting those ingredients first. So while I'm making out my egg mixture with the garlic fork, remember, the ingredients are browning, ready for me to pour this all in together, and it will be good. Some milk, because an omelette is not complete without a little bit of milk with the egg, you know? Just a smidgen. If you put too much milk, obviously you get a really white omelette. But the other problem is your omelette gets very liquidy, so there isn't enough egg in there to like harden and bind, you know? It becomes a very bad omelette. So once it comes to a nice, can you guys see that? No, you cannot. Can I do this without pouring it all out? Barely. You can barely see that, but if I went any further down, you guys, it just would have poured all over the floor. So once your eggs and milk are whisked together, get your Italian herbs, or whatever herbs or seasoning you like, parsley, cilantro, I don't know, spring onion if you're feeling fancy. I like to put them in now. Put them in there, be a little bit generous, don't be too generous unless you don't want to. Then whisk the seasoning into the omelette. Really give it a good whisk in there. Really get it in there. Perfect. So that's all ready. This is ready for us. I'm going to check on our browning ingredients and we'll see whether it's ready. It's time to put them in. Boys are ready, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the camera, get a better shot of me pouring these this egg mixture in with the other ingredients. Alrighty guys, we're back. Moved a little bit, now you guys are in front of my oven obviously. Got our nicely browned onions and shredded ham right there. So there's some oil in there, so the olive oil that I used earlier is still perfectly fine. I don't have to put any more. Looking at this, I might have to, because in the meantime while I was moving the camera, I had to turn the heat off a little bit, so you know, I had to move things around. The oil sort of dries out a little bit. Usually it'd just be straight in there. There'd still be plenty of oil just to make sure that it doesn't stick so much to the pan. I'm going to put a little bit more oil on, just a smidge. Just a smidge. I really don't want this omelette to stick to the pan. That would be not great. Wouldn't be terrible. It just wouldn't. It's not convenient, you know? Live action right here. Just put a little bit, just a little bit. Ooh, just like that. A tiny smidgen. Alrighty, let's turn this on. And there is fire. Perfect. So, before we put it in, give it one last whisk. One last whisk. And get off. Get off! What are you doing? Pull yourself together. These cats. Alright, one last whisk. We're looking good. We're ready. We are ready. There we go. So now we've got our egg and our browned ingredients all together. They're going to be absolutely tasty as hell because there's the flavors of the garlic. The onion releases a lovely flavor with the oil and the garlic. Bacon has that meatiness, a bit sweet. Same as the onion. The onion has a bit of sweetness to it. And then the Italian herbs have a nice different flavor to them. And then I always add salt. Once it's finished, I add some salt. All around it, some salt. The flavors are really nice. I really enjoy it. Obviously, I've added more garlic this time than I think I usually do. I'm a bit conserved when it comes to adding seasoning to food. However, I've decided to go a bit more than usual and just see if there's any flavor difference, some real difference with adding just more garlic to it. This is looking ready. I might give it a little flip. Maybe I'll bring you guys in for a closer look. How about that? Alrighty, you guys can't really see me, but I got the pan going right here. Oof. It's kind of looking like it's pretty much solid at the top. Don't even have to wait that long, but it's got a nice crispiness. You guys can sort of see that. You'll see it in a minute for sure. It's not a nice crispiness on the bottom. I usually like to split it in half. Split it in half there, and then go for the old flipper one half. Oof. Flip of the other half in a second. Oh, that's looking nice and crisp, you know. Try and get everything face down. Every surface on that bad boy. Let's flip it again. Flip it again. Woo! Ow! Shit. Touch the pan. I don't know if you saw that my pinky. Yeah, just tap the pan. Although I don't think I lost any. Omelette. Let's hope not, or else I'll be spewing. Because I do want to eat this. This is my lunch, believe it or not. Yeah, I made a breakfast omelette for lunch. But, I mean, I can't be recording these videos in the morning. God damn it, what is going on with this? This is the absolute worst flip I've ever flipped. Oh. Wow, that was intense. That was so intense. What the heck? Whew. Can you all see that crisp now? How crispy that is? That is nice. And the onions, they make it extra crispy as well. Another reason I like onions with it, it is a nice crisp, you know? It's just shaping up to be a nice omelette actually. It's looking pretty good. I might add a smidgen of salt right now. Just a smidgen. Nothing too much, just a little bit of flavor. When I put it on my plate, I'll add some then. But in the meantime, that's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty tasty. Let's move this around a little. How is that side looking? Ooh, not crisp enough. Not crisp enough. What's the heat on? It's on full. Okay. I realize I haven't talked about what heat you should put this on. Hello, I'm back. Basically, don't put it on anything too hot or else you'll burn it before it's properly cooked. Which will be a problem because you'll just have a burnt piece. Although I did once overcook it a little bit. Okay, it's not really in the shot. Here we go. I did once overcook it a little bit and it was fine. It's that sort of thing. It's an omelette. You do it how you like it. Although I do recommend medium heat, just to make sure it like cements really nicely. Then bump it up to hot. Once you bumped it up to hot and you flip it, you can basically keep it on heat just to crisp and finish the job pretty quickly, or else just be standing around there medium heat doing nothing. So definitely a medium to hot pan. You want to keep it like nice so it's crisp. You got to watch it a little bit. Flip it up with the end. Just flip a little bit. Just have a look, and you'll see what you're working with. I think we're just about finished. Let's have a look. apologize you guys couldn't see that last bit there. This is how it looks, final product. Put some salt and we'll be done. I'll do a little taste test with you guys in a minute. Alright guys, let's give it a taste test now. That's the bit of salt I was talking about earlier, just a smidgen, and just for a bit of flavor, you know, balances out the sort of slight sweetness of the meat and the onion. And it just tastes good in general. With a little bit of salt, tastes great, honestly. Give it a try, give it a little. It's nice and crispy as well. The shredded ham is a little tough. Might have been I maybe overcooked it when I was defrosting it. That's what I think might have happened. But I mean, otherwise all the other flavors are there. The extra garlic I added didn't make too much of a difference. Maybe I didn't add enough. That's what I'm thinking. It's quite nice. Up for another bite. Definitely the shredded ham it's a little tough. It does throw you off. Obviously, the rashers of bacon I use are softer. They're a lot thinner. And they're nice. They're really nice. I really like them. Prefer with the bacon that I cut myself. But this is not bad, honestly. A good substitute, a bit of a change. It's make a good lunch. Obviously, I'm not going to eat the whole thing in front of you guys. I'm not really a mukbang channel or even like a food ASMR channel. But this has been a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've enjoyed making it. I've enjoyed taking a couple bites of this. I'm going to enjoy eating this for lunch. This is my lunch. Thank you guys for watching. 11 months, wow, since the last video made. Hopefully the next time I make a video, it won't be 11 months ago. It'll be less than 11 months till the next video. But thank you guys for watching. If you like my content, check out my channel. See if you guys like my content. Please subscribe if you do. Like the video if you enjoyed it. If you disliked the video, too bad. YouTube took away those sort of numbers, so sucks to suck. Sorry about that. But thank you for watching nevertheless. Hopefully I'll see you guys pretty soon. Bye-bye.